When you're ranked in the top 5, your very existence is a cauldron of pressure. And that is ratcheted up when you go on the road. And this highly ranked squad has found itself coming into a snake pit in this one. Welcome to College Station, Texas. Kyle Field over the 12th man and the Texas A&M Aggies. As we'll see, the defending national champions, the Kentucky Wildcats, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Texas A&M Aggies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. Kentucky ready to go toe meets leather and start this game. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Texas A&M's offense will go on the attack first. Settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
Good job.
And that was close for the offense. They try to go wide receiver screen. They're counting on that receiver beating that defender. Wasn't able to make him miss that time, but if I'm on offense, I'm going back to that play later.
And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. 3rd and 6, and they'll need a big play here on this opening drive. From the gun, wants to pass. And it's incomplete on 3rd down.
Well, they try to throw for it there on 3rd down on the opening drive of the game. They don't get it, but let's punt the ball away. Let's trust our defense. And, guys, let's also trust this home field advantage and the crowd to get loud and make it real difficult on our part.
They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. So the Kentucky Wildcats offense will try to get something started with their first possession. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power. All those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the
just a gargantuan play as he has it all the way down to the 12.
Man, having a great back makes
what is the
so
defense on that one?
It balances everybody out. It commits more guys to the box. And this guy all season long, he's in the top 10 in rushing for a reason. He's continued to make plays. You continue to trust him. This guy is a great running back.
Right back to the well. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Kentucky!
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. From inside his own 15, looking for room. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So the Texas A&M offense returns to the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. That's reeled in. It's Jones. All the way out to the 37-yard line.
That was actually good.
They gave themselves room to operate with that first play. Now first down from the 37. To the air on first down. Makes the catch. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Now on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Lets it fly. That's caught. It's Jones. Oh, he's got some space. Ripped off a huge shot play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds. And the Aggies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. He's got his man across the middle. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. Going to work on second down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Going for... The pass is incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield, and that shot the quarterback took might have been a little too much. So the offense gets an automatic first down after the roughing the passer penalty. And guys, bringing the heat is what any defense is about, but you have to stop short of making that official reach for his flag. Looking for the goal line, and he's going to take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas A&M. Setting up for the extra point and the tie. Well, you could draw a line in the middle, and he would have hit that thing.
We're struggling on defense.
Five-play scoring drive, and they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. And the return man showing great vision to be able to
could score a lot.
his team in much better field position. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. Cross the 30 out to the 33 and gains 4 on the play. Let's take a minute here to look at the big picture for Kentucky. Top 5 up to this point is really good. It's staying there as we get closer to the playoff. It becomes a huge challenge.
They just need to focus on winning right now. They're in position as a top 5 team to reach the college football playoff, but you've got to keep winning, and that's got to be the mindset. And coming into today, they have to bring their A game to the field.
And we're still in the middle of the season.
The first test.
So many ways to still make a good impression for this squad, and we still have conference championships for some. We have great matchups that will decide, just like we've seen in past years, right? Comes down to who's playing the best.
They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. Sets up the screen. Breaks into the open. Brought down just short of the sticks on the screen pass.
He didn't get a big gain. You want to call that play and probably want to get more yards, but you can tell that was super close from seriously busting loose. Nice job running the screen, getting the ball to your playmaker. If he could just make one more guy miss, that might have been huge.
And I think on that last play, that's an example of the quarterback trying to predetermine who he wants to throw to. And instead of letting the defense dictate who gets the ball, man coverage, that guy was not open that time out on the perimeter of the field. Still, he gave him a chance, but that thing had incompletion written all over it from the moment the ball left his hand.
Man, those plays are frustrating on the defense. You get 3 stops and you force that 4th down, trying to get off the field, but the offense makes the play, gets the first down. It's almost like you got to kind of recalibrate, refocus. Forget that one. Let's do it again.
Squeezes out a couple of yards down to the 32.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Great team defense on that one. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D-linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it.
The 12th man putting a stamp on this game right now and bringing it on 3rd down. Fires to the tight end. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. They'd hope to be able to pick up enough after the catch, but a good stop leaves them with a 4th and short.
Really good job by the defense being physical, understanding the situation in the game. The ball's going to come out quick. You know that. Go make the tackle, force the 4th down.
Needing to move the chains. Here comes Kentucky on 4th. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
Yeah, we forced it.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football. He's starting to develop that. His 3rd interception on the season just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
Looking to throw on first down. Quickly to the tight end. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Catch inside the 30 and still running. Flying down the left side. Touchdown, Aggies. Once he got some room, it was over.
And this is why so many teams go play action. They try to freeze guys in the back end, work on their eye discipline, get them to bite a little bit. Nice job on the play fake. Nice job.
We won 39 in a row, though.
And making the big touchdown pass.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Kentucky has it back, and the big blue offense takes the field. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game. If you're going to win, and David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. Setting up the screen. They're now out across the 40, and he's out of bounds at the 42.
I'll tell you what, if you want to be overzealous and you want to be a blitzer all the time, I like running the screen right behind him. Did a great job throwing the screen. Almost broke this one for a long game, but it just keeps the defense a little bit more honest if you want to start putting a lot of pressure.
The Wildcats come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Looking to throw, it's in goal. Finds his tight end. He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45. They get the conversion there. He used his size and nice moves to get past the chains.
And I like that 3rd and short. Find the big fella, the soft hands, make a quick little move, make the completion, get the first down.
Quarterback on the move, still looking. At the 45, on his way. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet. Time winding down, and the quarterback coming on. We've reached the break, and Texas A&M leads it. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats.
How are we losing when we got the almost?
So first down here as they go back to work. Wants to go up top on first down. Under fire. Turning it on. They finally corral him, but he turns that into a big gain and a first down.
You just
I mean,
can't
nothing
say
is
enough about this
working.
quarterback and how important his legs are to their success for the season, for this game, and really for this drive. Earlier, when he called his own number,
Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Nice pickup on the return, but more important,
Are you
they
fucking
got it.
kidding me?
They're in business. So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Got some room to run. Out to the 35-yard line and a little extra breathing room with that 15-yard pickup. They opened up this drive, getting all the way out to the 35, and now it's first down again. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
We're struggling.
What to do here on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Fires to the big fella. He'll get it out to the 43-yard line. That's where they mark him out of bounds, and this offense is starting to do a little work. They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Texas A&M will have to boot it away. Second time today they've been forced to punt. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. Kentucky
Just don't pass it. No way.
And boy, they missed an opportunity David.
And you got to put that frustration behind you. You can't turn it over. That's a cardinal sin. You know better than that, Jesse. You can't take points off the board, but you got to move on.
You do. I think he just got way too overeager down in the red zone that last drive. So just come out here, trust your reads, trust what your coaches have told you to do, and just go out and execute the offense.
Just a short pass to the tight end. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. New set of downs after the completion. Looking downfield. It's in goal. Finds the tight end. They run him out of bounds. He gets it to the 47. That throw and catch, a really good example of why coaches don't want a quarterback to get stuck on a particular target, isn't it, David?
Yep, that's exactly right. Find the guy who's open because you got so many guys that have so much speed that can do so much damage on the field. Find my matchup, get it to him, let him do the rest.
The 12th man, one and standing at the ready. They are bringing the heat on third down. The short hands, it's Cole. They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28. This Kentucky offense really moving the ball quickly. Looking to throw on first down. He put it out there for him, and this senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half...
And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Kentucky.
Finally, so
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running, I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
The extra point here would tie the game. And they did tack on that extra point with no problem. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Gentlemen, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in Conference USA. Jacksonville State sure is making it look easy today. What a spectacular performance on the offensive side of the ball. They're up 14 over Louisiana.
I get that.
Two fan bases with very different emotions in CUSA as we send it back to you.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Working that left side now. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Offense gets set for second down. Off play action. Unloads to the wideout. Finds a man on the right. There he goes. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Aggies.
Quarterback's ability to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the time to be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David.
Oh, my chair is
touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. That drive a great example of just how potent this offense can be. 2 plays, 80 yards, give them the touchdown. Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out in the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Kentucky has it back, and the big blue offense takes the field. They'll try to answer that last score with one of their own. A chance here to tie the game with a touchdown drive. Dropping back, it's in goal. Quickly out to the tight end. A little more space, open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. Really good job working through his progression. You get it to him quickly, and the big tight end has a chance to run a little.
And
He hurls one deep down the left side. And that deep shot's going to wind up incomplete, but we do have a flag on the field. Let's see what the official says.
And this is what's going to drive coaches crazy. It's mental errors, right? It doesn't take any talent or lack of talent to have that penalty. You just got to watch the ball, and when it's snapped, get after the quarterback.
Rush coming in high, and they got him at the 29.
Finally, on defense, looks like they're able to break serve here. These offenses have been up and down the field now these last 2 drives apiece, scoring points. But the sack right there finally puts an end to that, we think. Setting up 4th down, and that might be a major play so far in this game to give them a lot of momentum moving forward.
Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Trying to get behind the defense. And
I fucking give up.
his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. He'll finally go out of bounds, but he was showing off all the skills after that interception. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Out of the gun, the inside give. Got the 1st down and still on his feet.
We're going to
And the
lose.
defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. Texas A&M will line up with a 1st and goal. Puts it out of the air. They go up top to get it down.
I did say we didn't have the greatest defense.
Now on 2nd and goal. Looking to fire. Trying to find the end zone. Touchdown, Aggies! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
How about the day for this young fella? 3 receiving touchdowns. Hey, defense, that guy's good. We might want to do something about it. Let's send 2 at him. Let's send 3 at him. We can't let this guy continue to
I'd like
do
to
this
give
time
up
and time again.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25.
I know I shouldn't get mad,
Kentucky sends the offense back out on
but
the field.
just don't
Getting ready here in the
understand.
first half, they'll have a chance to make this a 1-possession game.
And the offensive play caller here has to really be dialed in. It's important down 2 possessions, Dave, that they're able to score some points, and you got to call your best stuff in this 2-man situation.
And such a good opportunity to cut into a 1-score game, create that momentum, get some good juices going for the second half, because obviously, you know, you built yourself a little bit of a deficit. You need some good things to happen.
Fuck you!
To happen on this possession.
Well, it was a good throw, it was a good route, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
The 12th man putting a stamp on this game right now and bringing it on 3rd down. Fires to the wideout. Going near the sideline, it's Cole. They get him stopped and out of bounds at the 45-yard line, and the big play has this offense ready to mount a threat. Kentucky back at it with a fresh set of downs. Scanning the field, it's in goal. Throws to the wideout. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
I know one of the things this
We
defense really prides
suck
themselves on
today.
is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple of catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
On 2nd down, he'll try to make the connection this time. Nowhere close on that one as he got
I'm about to cry.
deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Lost to throw again. Fires to the big fella.
We'll go for
They
it.
make the stop about 4
We got
yards
nothing to
from the
lose.
first down. The defense calls the timeout. Their 2nd of the day as they try to get their act together. It is loud in here as they try to help them get a stop on 4th down. He's got it, 1st down and more. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance. Looking downfield on 1st down. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41.
Well, the offense trying to stay aggressive, right? You just came up with a huge play, and right away you go back to another pass. But you got to do a better job protecting your quarterback. Can't give up a sack there.
Almost had a lot more room there, but he'll go out of bounds at the 36.
Well, a nice completion there. Finding the
Alright,
tight end with some
it's
beautiful
official.
balance while they
I'm
get
getting
moving.
so
We're able to pick up enough yards now to make the 3rd down manageable. Really putting this offense in a good position.
He'll come come through on third down as he's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these third down situations.
The Wildcats can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats! And they take it in for 6 more points.
That is exactly what this offense needed to do. You talk about answering at the right time, right before the half, close this gap, create some momentum, go into the half, put something together, try to come out with your hair on fire and win this second half.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Wants to throw on first down. Right down the middle. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Gets it down to the 13-yard line as they try
Finally,
to score
someone
before the half.
Boy, and that might be the break this defense needed right before the half. You're down. You need to make a play. They can't score any more points. This one could get out of hand now. You have set your offense up right before the half to maybe close this game.
They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. Trying to pound it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Wildcats!
Nice job putting a drive together. Nice job punctuating the end of the first half. There's still some time left, Palmer, but they can tie this thing up right now.
Yeah, and this is a staff that has so much confidence in their offense. I like staying aggressive right here, going for 2, taking the lead into halftime, and putting a ton of pressure on the opponent.
On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and
They got one timeout.
They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Going right to work up top. On the run, fires downfield. Just a Barishnikov-like move on the sideline to tap that toe and get the first down. That's quite a start to a drive, and now they'll snap it from midfield. To the air on first down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Back to pass on second down. He's got him. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. Just enough time to get off one final play of the
That's why I regret that.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. He'll take a shot. Incomplete. They took a shot to wrap up the half and came up empty. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors at our halftime update.
Men, if nothing else, a notable first half so far in College Station.
Texas A&M has it teed up to start this second half. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25.
Good news. We don't have to pass.
First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get to the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down. Gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
And the Wildcats trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. They've got him now. He almost picked up that first down on the screen.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football. You can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on it.
Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. The critical down and distances in this game, like that third down right there. When it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You got to be able to make that play.
Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet. Here comes Kentucky after picking up that first down. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
Tough run gets it into the red zone, and they've knocked him down at the 17.
Well, I love the job by the offensive line, getting a good push there on second down, and you see guys bleeding into the second level of the defense, getting a hat on hat to go get that first.
Keeping it on the ground with the running back. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score.
They're going to try.
They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Fans are bringing the noise on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. These fans raising the volume on second and goal. Slams it ahead. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. A third and goal, and this defense feeling energy from the crowd. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop.
Man, if I'm quarterback right now, after this long of a drive down this close, I'm going for a touchdown here.
And I get that, but I've worn this defense out, man.
Touchdown, Kentucky!
They try.
And the head coach is going to keep going for it on fourth down because his offense responds like that. Your coach gives you the ultimate vote of confidence. Down on the goal line, we're going for it. I believe in you guys to execute and get us in the end zone, and they pay it off. Phenomenal job up front by the offensive line. You love to see a team respond to their coach's confidence.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Hey guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in Conference USA. Jacksonville State sure is making it look easy today. What a spectacular performance on the offensive side of the ball. They're up by 18 over Louisiana Tech. Just another week of Conference USA football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Texas A&M offense is back on the field. They'll crank up this drive with a pass. The sure hands, it's Jones. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. The Aggies with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Wants to go up top. Snagged out of the air. Tackled at the 43 after picking up 10. Now on first down from the 43-yard line. looking to throw on first down. It's complete. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few.
We were down 14.
Here on second down. Back to pass. A strike downfield. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. This Texas A&M offense is wasting no time. Off the play fake on first down. Fires to the tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Line getting set on second down. Running back searching for a hole. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Now on third down for this offense. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to the big tight end. Connection to the right. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, and they've got it first and goal. And the Aggies had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Now the offense tries to punch it in on second and goal. Looking to fire. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Touchdown, Texas A&M. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Looking for the tie with the extra point. And after that extra point, we have a tie ball game in the third quarter. 76 yards on the drive for the touchdown. They're ready to kick it away, and this.
Alright, so here's what I was talking about. Can we win with just offense and no defense? I don't know.
The officials take a break to let him be checked out. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Rides to the back. Just enough there to get it to the 25. A pickup of 2. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The 12th man more than standing at the ready. They are bringing the heat on third down. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. First down coming up. Kentucky will be forced to punt. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. He's brought down with a really solid effort.
But that's not really good.
So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, David. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
Got his man quickly. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. They'll try to sneak it. Got enough for the first. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Texas A&M back to work with another first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Quickly to the tight end. They bring him down. He's got a first down, but that might be the final play of the third quarter. They go back to work in the final period of this one. They fought tooth and nail through 3, and it is all locked up as we take a look at the stats.
We won 39 in a row.
Can't wait to see how this quarter is going to go and see who can come out on top in this barn burner. It'll be a 1st and 10 from the 29. Wants to go up top on first down. Working a little foot magic on the sidelines, and it'll be enough for the first down. And this offense,
our team is not playing the greatest.
Taking the lead in the fourth quarter, but you do want to be careful not to score too quickly. Wide out trying to get it in. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain.
This is the area of the field defensively. It really doesn't matter what they've done to get here. You got to blow up, try to force the field goal. Nice job on first down.
Touchdown, Aggies. They've got the lead here. The coach wants the officials to have another look at the monitor. Using a timeout here, thinks the call is going to end up going his way.
Bringing the extra beef. It's goal line. I know what I'm going to get. I know what I'm going to do. We're going to be bigger, stronger at the point of attack and push you around. And then the running back does the rest and finds the end zone.
So he took a chance by using a timeout on the challenge, and it comes back to bite him. We'll see if he needs that timeout later. The extra point is good, and now in the fourth, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. This certainly hasn't been their best day, but there's no time for mistakes now. They have to execute if they want to snatch this thing from the fire. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. Last completion got them a first down. Let's see what they do now. Looking to pass. It's in goal. Finds his tight end. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. And the Wildcats in a good spot here with second and short. Fires to the big fella. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. In search of that tying touchdown. They've moved the chains a couple of times. It's 1st and 10 again. Just a short pass to the tight end. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. Pass completion, move the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Finds the tight end. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Let's see what they've got on second down. Wants to go up top. Quickly out to the tight end. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down. Kentucky trying to get a little scratch in the red zone. Looking for the score. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
They just keep firing. And he missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. Big tight end makes the grab. First down, still on his feet. Can White cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. And guys, if they can make their way into the end zone, we'll have a touch. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Kentucky. Extra point here will tie the game.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back, knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done, he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And here's the return. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found.
All right, we will try and force the ball.
So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. Looking to throw on first down. Got a man. It's Jones. Using the pads, using the stiff arm, using all kind of strength to get it across the 25 to the 26. Give to the running back. They'll knock him down for the loss of a couple.
And it's been a struggle for the run game for this offense. Man, this is something they hang their hat on. You saw last week, you saw the highlights, and just give it to the running back. Let him do his thing. Haven't been able to get him going. I don't know what's going on, but they got to find a way to get their talented back some space so he can make some plays.
way. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. Looking for running room. He'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stops. And the offense takes over to dip into its bag of ball plays. From the gun, McGill looking for room.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Back to throw, it's in goal. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. Big third down as the crowd gets behind this defense. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. It's caught downfield. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line. The Wildcats come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Meyer. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. This Kentucky offense doing work. They're set up with another first down. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
We'll try to win.
Last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Second down, they'll go to the air. Quickly complete. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
The clock stops as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the game. This offense trying to quieten the crowd on first and goal, and they are not cooperating. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now second and goal, and right in the teeth of this noise. They'll give it to the back. And he is stopped, not getting close to the end zone. Line of scrimmage still at the 3.
You got to think about when you want to use that final timeout, when you're going to clock it. Every single second counts. You need a field goal to win. You've got to manage this clock.
On third and goal, you can't hear yourself think. Touchdown, Wildcats. And they've moved out front here in the 4th.
What a great game, tied late in the ballgame. Who's going to make the big play? They come up with it late, take the lead. Nice execution. It's hard to execute in these moments. People get tight. The score's tied late in the game. I don't want to mess up, but this offense.
Well, he scored 7.
Put the ball in the end zone and take the lead.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19.
It's same 4 seconds.
Start this drive from inside their own
They
20
gonna do.
at the 19-yard line. Makes the grab. Gets away from one. He's got space. Racing down the left side. Past the 20. Touchdown, Aggies. Once he
This game, man.
Nice touchdown. Now it's decision time. Extra point will catch you to OT. Do you try to win it right now with a 2-point play?
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
The Big 12 has become must-see TV, and fellas, today's clash is no different. Houston is just getting blown off the field right now in H-Town, and at this rate, I'm not sure this one can worse. They're trailing by 28 to BYU. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this Big 12 clash of the Titans, guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. Looking for a man. It's in goal. Fires to the big fella. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down. Fires to the tight end. And an absolutely fearless tackle. Giving up size, still got him on the turf. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Looking to take a shot. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. These fans stepping up to help this defense on third down. Going for it all. Got it in stride inside the 20. How about this senior picking up some yardage and making a nice play on that one? They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Touchdown, Wildcats! They move on top here in the fourth.
And how about this offense, man? They knew they needed to execute. Great play calling, great drive, put it together. Now you got a chance to go up by 7 late in this ball game, and then let your defense go on the field and seal it.
Ready to try the point after.
Oh my gosh, did we just win this?
They're up by a touchdown and an extra point. Timeout is called. Clock stops. 13 seconds to go in the game. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Let's see if he can make a play on the return. And the returner will be knocked down.
With 10 seconds.
This drive will open from the 15. First play of the drive, lost a throw. Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds.
Well, the defense finally showing some life there. It's been tough sledding, too, because this offense has been lighting them up through the air, but a nice individual effort that time, forcing the incompletion.
After the incompletion, they go back up top. Under fire. What a nice job by the defense stringing that out and forcing him out of bounds. He got nothing. Plenty of fireworks in this one. A lot of points. They always talk about